Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Sammy Jukes. Now this game we've been live streaming. We did 2 big live streams and we were so close, I felt, to the end that I think we are now at the end. I didn't think it warranted another live stream. I think we'll probably get this done in less than 30 minutes. So this is episode 3. If any of you don't know the story of this, we are a detective. A girl has gone missing, an oil activist, and this has been a bit weird. The whole village seems to have been in on it. It's been going a bit of backwards, a bit of forwards, and I felt like I was missing one piece of evidence. Now, we know that Paul's shed has something in. Now, Paul's shed on the map is over here. We know we need the axe. We got the axe. We can't get in. We know there's something here at the bunker, but I need to find something that's going to distract the dog. There are 2 things that we're missing, and I think that's going to be it. I think she's either dead or alive in this bunker, and I'm assuming alive for now. Depending what we find in Paul's shed. Now, we've been talking to Paul. Here's Paul. He hasn't had much information for us. We haven't been able to get a warrant. And it told us to follow the footsteps of this. And that's what brings us to Paul's shed. Now, the interesting thing is, I didn't actually check to go this way. And if you notice, once we get a bit closer to here, we'll see something flashing in the ground. Or I did a minute ago. There we go. So this is the piece of evidence that we were missing. And it's bullet casings. So, because this has happened on this site, I should now be able to ask Paul what...
I never should have joined this shit.
Yeah, Dave, I know.
You think I want...
I have more.
What?
What can you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
People confuse the sound of heavy machinery with gunshots all the time.
Right. As far as I'm concerned, that's dodgy. So we should be able to now go back to the precinct and we should be able to get a warrant now, hopefully for him. His shed. Say it's that easy. It's through here. So there's a lot of backwards and forwardsing who we felt it might be. I still felt like the mayor was involved, but she was kind of using them. I still think she's a little bit involved. I still think the mayor and the sheriff are in on this, but...
The sheriff says I can take his job when he retires.
Yes.
I have more.
Of course.
What can you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
I have no report of this.
Right. I thought I was going to be able to...
I wasn't...
I have... What can you tell me?
Don't make me get the forensic kit, Jules.
Right. We know he's definitely on it, so I need to ask some other people then. Who do I need to ask about the gunshots? Because... we found the bullet casings now. Hang on, where's my dog? Doggo! Did I leave him down here? Did he get stuck again? There was me thinking that was going to be as simple as get the warrant, but... the dog's not leaving here. Right, let's talk to the dog.
Get your clown ass down here and I'll return to the office.
What can you tell me?
Shoot must left marks on the scene. Follow to where it leads. So we've done that. So he's not helping.
Well...
Did I not pick up the casings down there? Is that what I'm missing here?
I don't even care about oil.
Empty bullet casings. Empty bullet casings.
You wouldn't just leave them there, would you, if you were shooting someone? Alright, let's ask the love machine. He's been tied here for a while.
What could you tell me about the gunshots fired near the oil pipeline?
Nothing.
Okay, well if there's bullet casings there might be some sort of bullet holes. Oh, hang on.
These are bullet holes. These are bullet holes.
Right.
These footprints lead to the lake.
Well, we've done that. It says new journal entry, but we followed them and we looked at them. Right, let's just go and try to see if we can talk to Paul again.
Well,
Well,
if it isn't Columbo Jr.
He hasn't given me anything. Okay. Maybe if we follow those footprints now on the other side of the lake, maybe there's another thing I missed. It's as simple as we saw them, we done with them, but we didn't click on them. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Because they went down here, they crossed the lake.
These footprints lead to the lake. Someone left with a boat in a hurry.
Okay, so it didn't let me click on these things before. Okay, so it looks like we're catching up from where I was missing stuff. Now, that could have probably taken out a lot of that stuff that we did in the live stream, you know.
Someone crossed the lake with this boat.
Do I need to interact with any of these? Aha.
These footprints lead to a nearby house. These footprints lead to a nearby house.
Okay, yeah, they were definitely not flashing before. And we know that this is Paul's shed.
Footprints lead to a nearby house. These footprints lead to a nearby house.
Now, I can't do anything with that, so now I should be able to go back to Paul, I'm hoping. And ask him who owns this house, maybe? Shame I can't use the boat to get across. We've got to take the long way around. There's a lot of silly little things that I just didn't click on. We didn't follow to the end.
Don't tell me.
I have.
Well,
Who lives in the house near the long lake?
I do. The construction was taking so long, I got tired of driving to the hotel each night.
Mr. Stillman, I have reason to believe the pipeline shooter ran off to your house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd like to take a look inside.
Not without a warrant, cowboy. This isn't the Wild West anymore.
That's okay, because I should be able to get the warrant out. Because it leads to his house, so, you know. Something is amiss.
Our town has seen better days.
I have more questions.
Of course, I'm always here to help.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Paul Stillman's house.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must serve the warrant to the person you want to search.
And if it was so easy to get warrants, eh? I have a feeling he's not going to be happy about this.
I'm doing all I can. Well,
Paul Stillman, I have a warrant to search your house.
it says the house only. Don't get any ideas about the company property. This isn't my first rodeo, pal. If my lawyer wasn't 2,000 miles away, you'd be weeping right now.
Right. We can go search his house now, which is the house on the lake. Didn't see any blood though at the shooting site. It looks like he tried to shoot but missed. And there was bullet holes but no bullets in the holes. Forensic evidence, a lot of things missing here. Right, I want to get into this damn thing. Ah ha 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 ha!
It's a gun.
It is a gun.
This is strong enough to break cement.
The construction site. Remember I said the cement in the live stream was off.
The shed is locked.
Don't have to worry about that. Now I can search his house too, so maybe there's something in here that we should look at. He looks like he's living quite a simple life. Yeah, I didn't expect us to find much in here, to be honest with you. Oh, hang on. Right. Is that it? Oh, damn. Right, we know that the construction site is just down this road here. Am I going to need a warrant for the construction site? Oh, the gun might give me the warrant, actually. Where are we now? We're up here. Let's see, does the gun give me anything with the deputy? Or do I, maybe I need to go back and ask him about it. Okay, I've just gone the absolute arse end way.
I wish I had an
And I found the pipeline shooter's gun at Paul Stillman's house.
Let me run the numbers down. It's strange. It says here this gun is registered to Gary F. Cooper. That's funny. Some guy with the same name as our own sheriff owns this gun.
Ooh.
What a coincidence.
I think it's him.
What was the sheriff's gun doing all the way over there? Unbelievable.
That hasn't helped me, but do I go after the sheriff here?
I could really use.
I have.
You about done?
And I found the pipeline shooter's gun at Paul Stillman's house.
Deputy will take care of that for you.
Sheriff, can you explain to me why a gun registered to you has been found in Paul Stillman's house?
It's not mine. You're mistaken. Gun companies use the same number plates to save costs.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
It's just between us, Jules. I'd believe anything you'd say. If you needed me to, why don't you return the courtesy?
Can't do that. Sorry.
Right, but what has that led me to?
Can I help you with...
Can I search his house?
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Sheriff Gary Cooper's house.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must search...
I don't even know where he
Shut
lives.
the door up.
I have.
You-
Could you tell?
You ain't gonna start interrogating
I'm just trying.
Sheriff Gary Cooper. I know.
The yellow house at the back of the station.
Sheriff, I have a warrant to search your house.
Damn it, Jules, have you got no professional courtesy? That gun thing isn't even important to the case.
Right, well, he's screwed.
The sheriff says I can take his job when he retires.
I still think he's under the mayor's thumb, though. I think he's a bit of an idiot.
Sheriff's door is locked. That's the key to Sheriff's house.
Oh god, he's a bit of an alcoholic, isn't he? I think he's seen better days, poor guy. Right, there's nothing in here. Even when he's on the shitter, look. Crazy. Okay, Gary Francine Cooper behind the station. Victim report, misplacing his firearm. It's pretty standard police issue weapon from the sheriff's office. Can't remember when it happened, probably when he was drinking one night. They'll wind up someplace, no need to worry. Write the report in case it was needed for insurance. Okay.
So the sheriff lost his gun and reported it to himself.
Bit dodgy. I didn't know they were allowed to do anything like that, but... Freaking beer everywhere, man. Yeah, I don't see anything else there. Who's that? Victim was identified for reporting officer as Sharon Cooper, found laying on the bedroom floor. Died from the apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Victim had previously stated her intent to do self-harm, so her husband registered as suicide. Right, is that his wife? Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know what it helps me with right now, though. If I'm honest with you. You got no garage or nothing? Okay, it was always just open. There's me thinking there probably wasn't another live stream in it. There still could be. It could have been. We'll see how long this goes.
Our town has seen better
I
days.
bet you were talking.
I have. You've lost your gun?
God damn it, Jules. That's right. I was eating some spicy wings at the diner and must have dropped it. It wasn't there when I went back. Look, people of this county believe their sheriff is a man who will keep them safe. They don't need to know about this little incident. So, if you will kindly give it back to me, we can forget about all this.
Still a bit dodgy, that, isn't it?
So you want your gun back?
It's not for me. It's for the safety of this town. If I get fired, some psycho with an itchy trigger will replace me. In all my years as a sheriff, I haven't pulled that thing out once. So just give it back and don't tell anybody.
It's possible evidence. I can't give it back.
You're a mean son of a bitch, you know that?
Right. So he's not happy about that. Maybe I'll give him his gun eventually if he's not involved. But now
I wish I had an exciting life.
now I'm a bit stuck.
Have you seen the sheriff's missing gun before?
He's lost it a bunch of times. It always seems to come back somehow.
Don't know what is helping me here or not, if I'm honest with you. I think we need to go up to the building site at this stage. Yeah, straight across. Because it's Rick's property, who's the shopkeeper who allowed me to use his house. So technically, I don't need a warrant now if I was to use this hammer on the concrete blocks. Not sure what it's going to reveal. Not down here, it was down the next one, wasn't it?
It looks like they poured the cement patch too early. It looks like they poured the cement patch too early. It looks like they poured the cement
Right,
patch
that's definitely
too
something to
early.
do with it. I wonder... where do I have to go for this now? Maybe we'll go back talk to Paul because we found the gun at his house. I haven't spoken to him since finding the gun. But we'll stop by Rick in his petrol station too, just to see is there any new dialogue with him. I don't think so yet.
I'll wait a couple of weeks. It'll be cheaper.
And I found the pipeline shooter's gun at Paul Stillman's house.
So what? Man has a right to own a weapon.
You're not worried that maybe it's related to your daughter?
I see no relation at all.
Have you seen the sheriff's missing gun before?
No.
Okay, I must be going back to talk to Paul then at this stage. Now the sheriff mentioned losing it at the diner, so it might be worth going to ask her again. She might be the one that leads to Paul find it, and maybe he said he was going to hand it back, but didn't.
You think I want to... Well,
I found this gun at your house. Do you recognize it?
I never saw it before. I don't own a gun. I pay people to guard me. Somebody else must have put it there.
That would be very convenient.
Detective, if you want to accuse me of something, go right ahead. I'm sure my lawyers will be very excited to hear what you could come up with in court.
Right.
How can I enter your shed?
I don't care. Break it. Burn it. Whatever gets you going.
Right, we've done that.
Have you seen the sheriff's missing gun before?
Is that the same gun you found at the shed? Now, isn't that an interesting twist? What are you going to do? Arrest the sheriff?
It's an ongoing investigation.
It is. So I'm thinking then back to the diner. They said that's where he lost it. Let's see what she has to say. Maybe she has something useful.
I just put a fresh pipe.
I have. And I found the pipeline shooter's gun at Paul Stillman's house.
It's certainly not mine. I only use shotguns. That's how you make sure they stay down.
Interesting.
Have you seen the sheriff's missing gun before?
You should keep your nose out of other people's business, dear. If the sheriff wanted his gun back, he would have come back and get it. Keeping lost items isn't my responsibility.
So you do have his gun?
Unless you want a burger, dear, kindly leave.
Ma'am, this is a very important investigation.
You're not getting one more peep out of me, and stay away from my freezer.
Right. We already knew that the freezer was something I needed to get
This
into.
door is frozen shut.
But I probably needed the warrant first, and that's fine. We can probably go get a warrant. These people like to land themselves in a bit of trouble.
Can I help you with something? Of course.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Patty Williams' diner.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must serve the warrant to the person you want to search.
I wonder what we're going to find in this freezer. I wonder if she's dead. I don't think she's dead. I think she's alive. I still think she's in the bunker, but whatever I'm doing here is going to lead me to finding whatever I need to sort the dog out. One would imagine.
Are you?
Patty Williams, I have a warrant to search your diner.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Freezer door is shut tight. Nobody can open it. Feel free to waste your time.
Right, I have a crowbar and an axe. Surely one of them's going to do
Door
this.
is frozen shut. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Alright, well, what the frig are we missing from here then? Wonder does Doggo know the answer? He's still at the park. There's something here he likes.
What do you...
How do I get into the freezer?
I can't unlock the freezer at the diner.
Cookout at the park. Does he mean the trailer park?
This could melt ice.
Ah! It was right in front of me the whole time.
You look like you haven't eaten in days.
Holy Jesus Christ. It's not a person.
This animal is rotting.
But why? New questions are available, obviously, to her. What has that got to do with anything?
I found a dead animal in your freezer.
Oh, great. Another stranger coming into town and telling us how to live our lives. That's what people eat around here, honey. You don't like it, go get some fast food from St. Newman's.
This is serious stuff, ma'am. It could lead to the closure of your fine establishment and a hefty fine.
Weren't you looking for that girl? Why are you snooping around in my kitchen? Before you go around involving the sheriff in my business, I'll tell you what you need to know. You'll leave me alone then, right?
Right.
Aiden, the boy from the lumberyard, found the gun. Now don't go getting him in trouble. I was sure he would just hand it over to the police. Are you happy now? Did you get what you wanted?
Yes, because now I'm pretty sure I can get a warrant for Aiden. And his was the building that we're missing at the lumberyard that I didn't have a warrant to. So yeah, I feel kind of okay about that piece of information. You can keep your dead moose and feed it to your patrons for all I care. I will eat McDonald's any day of the week over that. They always say that local food's always the best
the sheriff
food.
says, of course.
Okay, well that's not going to help me here. No, but I think we're going to need to go straight to the lumberyard. I mean, this little kid has been a bit of a problem from the beginning, really. Let's be honest. He also, we know that he lied a few times. Let's go kick his ass.
You look... Please...
And I found the pipeline shooter's gun at Paul Stillman's house.
Why are you telling me this? You're making me nervous.
You should be nervous for what I'm about to ask you.
Aiden Long, I have reason to believe that you found the sheriff's gun.
I didn't find the sheriff's gun. There's nothing in the warehouse. Please don't arrest me. I can't make it in prison.
If there's nothing in the warehouse, you won't mind me taking a quick look.
No. I promised I wouldn't let anyone in there.
Okay, I'll get a warrant.
Oh, no, please don't.
Alright, let's get this. Another warrant for this kid. I'm now thinking he's guilty, but I still have a feeling that the mayor is still behind the mastermind. I mean, it's easy to be a puppet, but there's definitely a puppeteer, and there's usually only one of them. Someone is the brains, and it's definitely not he. He definitely doesn't have the brains. But connecting it all together is always the fun part, isn't it? Right, let's get the warrant.
Our tap, of course.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Aiden Long's house and warehouse.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant.
Okay. Come on, boy. We have to issue this warrant first, remember. We'll be good patrons and do what we're told. He scares me when he does that.
Aiden Long, I have a warrant to search your house and workplace.
I'm so sorry. I'll help with everything. I gave the gun to Tammy. Please don't hurt me. Search anything you want.
Okay, that's an interesting twist.
Could you
My name is Aiden. There...
Moose Street. Okay, we'll remember that in a second. I've been wanting to get into this little thing for a little while now.
A lot of no more oil signs.
What does that help me in here?
I can cut wires with this.
Ah, we can get into that radio box now. It's all coming along nicely now. I still need to go down to his house now. Do I ask him?
There's a lot of no more oil merchandise in the warehouse.
I let them use the place. Tammy asked me to. She has a key.
Why did Tammy need a gun?
She mentioned she was getting ready to do something big and dangerous. I was just trying to help her. I don't know what she was going to do with it.
Right, as usual. Not that much help. Now, where's Moose Street? We need to check his house probably before we do anything else. One of these houses. It's going to be that house there in the corner, isn't it? We better check the house just in case there's anything else. I mean, we could ask the No More Oil kid now because we found more No More Oil stuff. What does he know about Tammy needing a gun? Now, he had a shotgun in here.
Never stop.
Did you ever see Tammy with a gun?
Hell no, man. We're peaceful protesters. Words hit harder than bullets.
Right.
Except for that shotgun I keep for protection.
You have a shotgun?
I just want a chance to protect myself when they come for me.
There's a lot of No More Oil merchandise in the warehouse.
Yeah, we're expanding all the time. Aiden lets us use the space. He knows what's right.
Right, okay. Wasn't too helpful. Right, Aiden's house is going to be down here in the corner, though. The only house here on Moose Street, so it has to be this one. I don't think I've been in here yet. Okay. What have you been up to, Aiden? Son, we're moving to Thailand. There's some money in the kitchen. Lumberyard is now yours, Mum, Dad. Oh, God. Imagine. I don't see anything particularly suspicious. Okay. This is obviously where he's sleeping. Ooh. It's a shrine. Freaky. Okay, let's see what we got here.
The security system is controlled from the police station.
Right, we've got those wire cutters now, so I'm assuming we can follow that wire. That wire led to the radio control center. I'm miles away. Okay. Farm. Farm via this way. Now, I've already arrested one kid. Now, I didn't know how to get into this radio station thing. Now, I wonder, do I have to go via the police station again? Or is it going to light up this time? I've got the wire cutters. I need to get into this place. Okay, interesting. Let's just talk to the doggo again here for a second.
Do you know how to access the town security camera network?
They've asked the sheriff. Right, okay. So we actually had to go ask the sheriff first. I'm surprised he was going to tell me.
I wish I had an exciting
I
life
wasn't-
like
Right,
yours,
you about
Detective.
Do you know how to access the town security camera network?
Aiden's father installed it. They haven't checked it since he left. Feel free to tinker with it. It doesn't even have a password.
Did you?
Only thing I saw her with was a mean face and a sign that called me an a-hole.
Fair enough. Right, he hasn't really told me where it is, though.
This keypad needs a jolt of power.
Okay.
The security system needs a reset from the main transformer.
To next
The
radio
security
control
system
center.
needs a reset from the main
Now, is that
transformer.
where I was? Radio control? It was. I knew I was in the right place. Kinda. Right, well, we keep on moving. I'm assuming the yellow door now will allow me in. Right. Anything else in here worth noting? Okay, there's Tammy.
Okay, I brought the money. It's 200,000. Now will you stop being so unreasonable?
And I can't see much from this angle, but there was a second camera on the video. If I can get that footage, I can see who Tammy was talking to.
But where was she? What house was she in?
What do you... Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? $200,000 to be exact.
You can buy a whole lot of bones of that. I bet her family and friends have some opinions about it. Alright. So there's definitely... There was a garage, but whose garage? Was there any other clues in that video actually? I need to have another quick little snoop. One with a sofa in it.
Okay, I brought the money. It's 200,000. Now will you stop being so unreasonable?
And I can't see much from this angle, but there was a second camera on the video. If I can get that footage, I can see who Tammy was talking to.
Family and friends. Maybe we start with the mother.
What?
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? $200,000 to be exact.
That can't be her money. She moved back here because of money problems.
What kind of money problems?
We sent her to art school in New York. There was just too much competition for her. She couldn't make rent, so she moved back. She lived at Rick's old trailer.
Well, I'm searching for a portable camera possibly used by Tammy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not helping me. Rick's old trailer. Oh, which was here, right? Still have a feeling that that construction site has something to do with everything.
Save the tree! Did you ever see Tammy with a gun?
No.
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot?
I wish I could help you with that.
Well,
I wish I could help.
Okay.
Can I help you with something,
I could
Detective?
really...
Have you seen
Don't tell me that's related to the case.
Well, I'm searching for a portable camera possibly used by Tammy.
No idea.
Again, everybody's useless.
Most people are.
Well,
I don't know what.
Have you?
Let's see. I'm not supposed to tell you this without a warrant, but who cares? It was the No More Oil account. She came here a few days ago and withdrew all the money they had. Her personal account stands at $300.
They had that kind of money?
I can see $180,000 and some change from a California account. Then the rest is from all over in very small amount. She and Greg Williams had the authorization to withdraw money from the account.
Okay, Greg. Is that the kid? Where is he? Yeah. Okay, we might have to go talk to Greg again. Maybe he is something to do with it after all of this. I mean, you'd be mad if someone spent all your money.
I'm watching.
Well, I'm searching for a portable camera possibly used by Tammy.
That's our manifesto recording camera. I've been looking for it too.
When did you lose it?
Man, you know what? It might have been at Tammy's house when it burnt down.
I don't believe that.
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? $200,000 to be exact?
That's the group's donations, man. We've been fighting the fascists $1 at a time.
$200,000 is a lot of money. Where did you get it?
We get donations from all over the world, though most of it comes from the Environment and Crisis Agency. It's a big charity network that helps our environmental causes.
Single donor, huh?
Don't tell me the killers also stole our fucking money. Man, when are you going to arrest
He said
that
killers.
Stillman?
What do you know about the Environment in Crisis Agency?
They're the rich people with a conscience that fund our group.
Have you ever met them?
We never met them. I guess they just want to be anonymous. Being a high-profile activist puts a target on your back.
There's me thinking we were done with this, but we definitely could have turned this into a stream. She was in a garage, not a trailer park, so it doesn't make any sense that it would be here. None of these have garages either.
Tammy's paintings were burned. Tammy's paintings were burned.
There's definitely nothing here. I wonder if that's the camera that's under one of these damn things. I'm looking for a garage that had a couch in it. Okay, not Cash Manor. Doggo, do you have any information at this stage?
What do you know about the Environment in Crisis?
I think that's the mayor funding them. Okay, he's kind of hinting that we need to go back and talk to Paul. Right, wasn't his garage, was it? Just while we were going by? No, he doesn't have a sofa. No sofa in that one. Gotta be in one of these properties, really, isn't it? Right, we could ask her father about the money.
Where'd you...
Hi.
Welcome.
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? $200,000 to be exact?
$200,000 is a lot of money.
That's what I said.
Her little group received a lot of donations. I was in a little financial trouble a while back. Nothing major. I asked her for a loan from that money. But she said no. Hey, that's okay with me. She can do what she likes with her money.
Interesting.
Well, I'm searching for a portable camera possibly used by Tammy.
She's always buying things she doesn't really use.
What do you know about the Environment in Crisis Agency?
Nothing.
Right, well, he's just led me to something else, but I'm not sure what at the moment. I have a feeling it's him now. a little bit. I've been swayed. Because I need permission to unlock that concrete.
If you're... Well...
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? 200,000.
So she was loaded. No wonder we can't buy them off.
Well, I am searching for a...
The fuck you...
What do you know about the environment in crisis?
Search permission granted.
Wait a minute. I know that name. It's the Environmental Protection Charity funded by the oil company. It's just some PR bullshit. What about them?
They've been funding the No More Oil group.
Now, isn't this a nice little conspiracy theory? The evil oil company is behind the anti-oil activists. Those idiots probably didn't even check who they were sending the money to. They must have thought they were doing me a favor. The thing is, Detective, I've also been making some inquiries about this case. It seems like everyone in this town had some sort of motive to harm this woman. Her family, her weird friends, the mayor, men in the woods, and so on. Except me.
How do you mean?
You see, unlike these small-town trash, I simply don't have enough passion for violence. I don't threaten people. I don't hurt them, kidnap them, kill them, or whatever else. I don't need to. I simply pay them off. It works for absolutely everybody. Trouble with permits? I make a generous donation to the mayor's Senate campaign. Some farmer doesn't want to sell his land? I offer twice the market price. The media doesn't like my new project? I buy the biggest ad space they have. You get my point? If I saw these activists as a threat, I would have drowned them in money and make them work for me. In fact, I'm so certain of my innocence, I'll let you snoop around my office. View all the data we have. After you've done that, I'll ask you kindly, politely, pretty please with sugar on top, to go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Did you know that the No More Oil is indirectly being funded by the oil company?
Yeah, wasn't that the twist of the century? I'm still shaking.
Okay, so I'm allowed in here now, right? Yeah, what's this going to lead me to?
A part for a generator.
I'm not going to use that for. I need to get onto this computer somehow. Oh. Hey Paul, guess you missed my late email. The things are real busy down here. I just wanted to give you a heads up that Carl filed a formal complaint against you. He claims you told him to F off and go dig up his grandma, and well, I'd rather not repeat the rest of it. Paul, some of you never golf anymore? Okay. Don't know, Carl, make it back. I know things haven't been shaky between us, I'll fix that. Paul Stillman to Rex Stillman. Janet Mayers Phillips. I mean, there's nothing in here. I don't really know how that's going to help me, apart from that generator, but I don't know what the generator does.
Well, what?
Right, it did say about a search warrant available, but I have a feeling that wasn't for here. I'm a little puzzled.
Hey there, fella.
He has a sofa that looked like the sofa from the thing. What does that generator do?
Well, I
can't.
Kind of want to go in and harass that mayor, but I'm going to wait a minute. Let's see what this had to offer.
Well, I can't. I didn't. I was going to get the shotguns.
What's that generator for? Okay, sheriff reopened the investigation. Yeah. Okay, I'm a bit stuck again now. What can I do about this damn camera? Apart from talk to family and friends.
Have you What can you tell me about...
Okay, so that must be the mother. Daughter. Daughter's in here. We haven't spoken to her in a little while. Maybe she has something for us.
Welcome to Twin...
What can you tell me about Mr. Taylor's financial problems?
When it comes to me, Daddy has no money, but when it comes to his favorite daughter, the money keeps rolling in. So I don't know if he actually has money or not. All I know is he won't give me any.
I wonder, did she do it, you know?
Have you seen Tammy carrying a lot of cash? $200,000 to be exact?
She was getting all those threatening letters asking her for money. Maybe it had something to do with that. Maybe she finally decided to pay.
Well, I'm searching...
I know she carried one all over the place.
Do you know any...
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, that didn't really help, but I'm hoping the mother's gonna...
I'm really tired of holding this sign!
The post office is closed.
Let's see if the mother has anything for me now.
What can you tell me about Mr. Taylor's financial problems?
He's always had financial problems. I bet this lake house business is as fishy as the rest of his rackets.
How so?
There's no way he just came upon that kind of money to build lake houses like that. We were in huge debt. Suddenly, he has all this money. He did nothing to search for our daughter. All he thinks about is that construction deal.
Well.
Do you know anything about the threat?
What kind of monster would do such a thing? Don't they have parents?
Well,
I don't...
Right, well, that's bringing me back to the father again. Okay, I suppose I could ask him, where's he getting the money to build that lake house? Maybe that's a question that's now appeared. So it tells you you've got a new connection, but it doesn't actually tell you what your connection is. That's why it's not always so self-explanatory. See what he says.
Fill her up.
What can you tell me about your lake house deal?
Why, it's the most prestigious development in the whole state. They've been selling like hotcakes.
Your wife seems to think you might have done something illegal to get the money.
It's no big revelation that we haven't gotten along in many years. She doesn't understand my business. What I had to do for this family.
What did you do?
It's none of your concern. Don't go prodding in my lake houses. If anything happens to my freshly poured cement, you'll have a lawsuit up your face so fast you won't even get a job as a security guard.
Do you know anything about the threatening letters Tammy has been receiving?
No.
I reckon the camera's under that cement. He said don't go doing it. Do I need a warrant?
Of course. Our only mailman, Ernie, is on strike, so the deliveries are on hold. If you want to take a look inside, you can ask for a warrant.
Deputy, I'd like...
Here's your warrant.
Okay, so now we can get in the post office. This might be huge.
No more oil! No more oil!
The post office is closed.
Now I'm assuming, because we haven't found the key, that we are allowed now to use something that will possibly get us in.
It's the key for the abandoned trailer.
For Tamioni, bring all the money you made from the donations to abandoned trailer and put them in the chest, and we'll provide you with the key. Or like, we'll totally kill you. The abandoned trailer.
Tammy was being extorted.
I don't even know what that is. Is there anything else in here? Okay, so there's 2 things added to my inventory there. 2 keys. Abandoned trailer key. I don't even know what that is. Now look on this computer.
Save the trees!
Abandoned trailer. Not that one, is it? Must be one of them then, right? Her father owned these. Okay, on this little note as well, we can also tell this guy that his money's coming from the oil
You
pipeline.
should read our.
Bye.
Just
Have you seen green paper like this before?
I don't pay attention.
Did you know that the No More Oil is indirectly being funded by the oil company?
You're kidding, right? Is this some sort of conspiracy theory?
No, I did a simple investigation. The Environment and Crisis Agency is the PR charity ran by the same oil company that's building this pipeline.
How could I be stupid enough to trust the rich people? I should have known it was all a part of their plan to discredit the activists in the public eye.
It turns out they didn't know that they were giving you money. Charity acts on its own, so indirectly, you were working for the oil company. Kind of funny, isn't it?
Funny? Fuck me, man. My whole life was a fucking lie. I thought I was here saving the Earth. Meanwhile, I'm just a fucking PR tool and a tax write-off. I never even fucking checked if it was legit. I just accepted the money and assumed that people actually cared. I need to think about this.
Right, okay, well, I think we just broke his heart. Now, one of these must have a chest. I don't know any of these are abandoned apart from this one. Freaking house key. Aha.
This could put an elephant to sleep.
Tranquilizer. I bet you that's what I needed for that dog. Let's go see what's behind this doggo.
Step on a mine.
Now guys, this could be it.
What have you done to her? You murderer!
It's just sleeping.
Right, this is interesting. It's a little freaky. What the frick is going on in here?
This guy was making bombs.
Is that it? Oh, we've been let down.
Almost.
I found the bombs in your bunker.
It's not for me. It's for that slimy fucker from out of town. He said it was some sort of official bullshit, and nobody would fuck with me for it. Fucking liar. When I see that Mike asshole again, he's chopped meat.
Okay, so
Jim Bob Taylor, you are under arrest for making illegal explosives.
Ah, fuck.
right, well, we've arrested him. Let's see if the dog has any information here.
I can arrest.
Okay, that's fine. What about the bombs, though? Don't seem to have very much on
Have you
this.
seen green?
Who smelt it, dealt it. Green paper. Mike the activist. Who the frig is Mike? Is it this guy? Okay, so the quiet guy holding up his sign might have more to do with this than we thought.
I'm really tired of whole.
I have.
Of course.
Have you seen Tammy Car?
I wish I could help.
Have you seen?
No.
Did you?
Hey, come.
Mike Normal, did you purchase a bomb from the old man in the forest?
Don't fuck with this, Jukes. You just keep on following some footsteps, write your report, and leave. It's your ass if you fuck it up. I'm warning you as a professional courtesy.
What do you mean, professional courtesy?
I already said too much. Just leave it alone.
Could you?
My name is Mike Normal, and I live at Old Mill Road, across from the No More Oil office.
Right, we're so getting a warrant for his house, aren't we?
I wish I... Of course.
Have you seen?
Can't help...
Deputy, I'd like.
Oh.
Alright.
No more oil!
Mike Normal, I have.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm assuming that this is his house. And I bet you this is the garage I'm looking for. Jim Bob Taylor, how about if part of the local militia hate us? Has everyone think come town militia buddied us face to face, no more collective, we'll be waiting for you on Friday. Don't get angry man, a small town cop sometimes. Ever feel like throwing a Molotov cocktail at the sheriff's house? Okay. Greg from Another Brother, please do not send me emails. Okay, well there's not much on this computer, is that? Got a lot of computers. From the FBI. Turned out to be much more dangerous than the initial reports have definite proof of violent action is imminent. The de facto Greg Williams is the main suspect. He's been showing interest in explosive. I suspect he'll be obtaining some of his plans to block the pipeline. He's special agent.
Mike Normal is an undercover agent.
Okay, that was a Twist in the making, isn't it? Better just double check there's nothing else missing.
Save!
Of course. Mike, are you actually an undercover FBI agent?
You got me. Cat's out of the bag. You're a real pro, I'll give you that. I've been trying to tell you we're on the same team here.
Did you plant the bomb that destroyed Tammy's house?
Of course not. Everything's above the board here. Uncle Sam's just doing his job, looking after these crazy kids. I saw this guy, Greg. He was sitting on the edge, so I gave him a little push. He planned it. It's not fucking entrapment.
So you knew about the plan.
It's all standard bureau procedure, Jukes. I say we wait a little while. I can take it for conspiracy now, but it's much better to wait till he does something bigger. Oh, by the way, that girl you're looking for? Don't bother. I think she's gone underground, helping Greg.
And that has left me with nothing.
What do you... Did you know that Mike...
We wouldn't want to tell them yet, would we?
Can I help you with something?
Did you know that Mike the activist is actually an undercover FBI agent?
Ha! I never would have guessed that. He must be real good at hiding.
Have you...
Can't...
Shut the door.
I have...
You... The amount of disrespect I get from you agency types is unbelievable.
Have you seen...
Don't make...
I don't know where the green paper comes from.
I'm really tired of holding this sign.
Are you here to join?
I have...
Just...
Have you seen green paper like this before?
I don't pay it.
Greg, were you the one who planted the bomb at Tammy's house?
It's fucking lies, man. I never touched that shit. They're trying to frame me.
Your friend Mike said he gave it to you. You had some plans for it.
Bullshit, man. Don't touch me.
Okay, that says there's a new warrant available now. I don't know if we ever been into Greg's house.
The shit.
I...
Of course.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Greg Williams' house.
Okay, the...
Deputy.
Here's your...
Okay.
No more oil! No more oil!
Got to serve him the warrant anyways, but I'll ask him where he lives because I have absolutely no idea where he lives.
I'll never stop. Just...
Could you tell?
I'm Greg Williams, and I live at Old Mill Road next to this office. That's all I know.
That's... Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Greg Williams?
Math! I knew you were gonna set me up. I have all the...
No, he can do what he wants. He lives next to this. Bet you it's in here. Right, this is the Psychiatrist. When is she going to be hiding in his house?
Okay, I brought the money. It's $200,000. Now will you stop being so unreasonable?
We have to act now! All of this will be for nothing if that pipeline is finished!
What you're saying is crazy. We can't place a bomb at the pipeline. We're activists, not murderers.
That's the only way, don't you get it? This peaceful protest isn't getting us anywhere! Only way forward is action.
I can't let you do this. I'm going to the sheriff.
I can't let you do that.
What are you doing? Is that thing loaded?
I offered you freedom. You chose to be a slave. I can't let you ruin my plans. That pipeline is going down, and that asshole is going down with it.
Stay away from me.
Don't make me shoot you. You'll stay in the barn until I finish the plan.
Detective?
It was Greg Williams. We have to take him in. Now!
I'll meet you in front of his office. Mr. Jukes, since you started this investigation, I felt like I was doing real police work for the first time since becoming a deputy. I finally feel like I've achieved something. I just wanted to thank you before we nail this sucker.
I'm sure this is just the beginning of your long and illustrious career.
He's not in here. I'll meet you back at the station. We'll set up roadblocks.
What the fuck?
He blew the whole place up.
We'll be fine.
I got this. You go after the boy.
It looks like he acted fast and planted a bomb on a hostage.
He tied me to this chair? There is a bomb under it! Oh my god, I'm going to die! He tied me to this chair? There is a bomb—
Deputy, I need you to go to the city and bring back the bomb squad.
I'm on my way.
Bit weird, there's not much noise going on. Wonder if I cut a wire, what would have happened?
All right, time to find Greg.
I can't believe it was this little shit all along.
Please let me talk to him first. Don't go in and start shooting.
Is this the red barn? The one that I couldn't get in yet?
Don't do anything rush, Detective. Let me talk to him first. Please. I think he'll give himself up.
Okay, Earl, I'll give you one chance to talk to your son.
Let me go, you bastard!
Whoa! Stay back. Don't come any closer, or I'll shoot.
What are you doing, son?
Dad? Why are you here?
I'm here to help you before anyone else dies. You don't really want to hurt your friend here, do you? Why doesn't everyone drop their guns and we can talk?
Don't come any closer. I'll shoot.
Are you going to shoot me too? Come on, Greg. I know you only wanted to help the town, but things have gone too far.
I messed up, Dad. There is no way out for me. If he takes me to prison, I'll die in there.
I know, son. It's going to be a hard road. If you don't give yourself up, then we'll all die here, because I'm not going anywhere without you.
I'm sorry, Dad. I fucked up so bad. I don't want to hurt anyone else.
Gonna shoot himself.
I'll go with the detective.
You'll come peacefully?
Yeah. Don't shoot me.
All right, then. Let's get out of here before we all burn up. Are you okay?
I'll live.
What happened?
He wanted to plant a bomb at the pipeline. When I tried to stop him, he pulled a gun and led me here. I thought I was going to die. Thank you for saving me in time.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. We'll have time to talk about it later. Let's get out of here before we burn up.
Okay, so here we go. Angela Carr was awarded Humanitarian of the Year award by Anti-Drug Collective, a non-profit in which she's also the head of. With Deborah out of the way, Laura Carter was elected mayor of Twin Lakes, and she ruled Ashes with an iron fist. Okay, nice. Farmer Enoch Griffin lived to be 112, contributed to good health to be a special moonshine recipe only he knew. Tammy Taylor was set free by Detective Sammy Jukes. Her continued efforts paid off when the Congress concealed the pipeline project. She moved to New York to work in a non-profit focused on environmental preservation and continues to paint on the side. Greg Williams surrendered and arrested by Detective Sammy Jukes. He was followed by his lawyer, successfully argued that he was entrapped by Agent John Dickinson and it was diminished capacity caused by a severe protein deficiency played directly into his actions. As a result, he received a reduced sentence of 6 years and 5 months in a federal prison where he was shanked by another inmate when his exclamation of intersectionality was misunderstood as a white nationalist rant. Well, okay, Jesus. Dixon was promoted to section chief for his services, his bestseller book. Okay, lucky him. After she survived the hostage situation, Samantha Cash gave an interview to showcase the talents of the wannabe socialite. Okay, so she got famous, she got what she wanted. Dan is likely desperately needing some action. Dave Walker moved to Thailand, finding this scene too competitive. He joined a monastery where he currently being used as a Muay Thai punching bag. Rick Taylor managed to sell his lake house anonymously. Russian businessmen who were trying to launder their money figure out the lucrative business opportunity Rick founded on an offshore investment firm. He accidentally fell off the tall building. Oh god, we never actually got to dig up his concrete. Karen Taylor reunited with her lost daughter. There were much rejoicing. Paul Stillman managed to get away unhurt from the fire. Stressed the situation made him rethink his choice in life. He decided to quit the oil business altogether and devote his time to the betterment of society. They collected a private intelligence company. Okay, nice. Williams talked to his son surrendering. This opened a new career as a hostage negotiator. What? His son arrested on serious charges. Patty Williams dedicated herself to cooking. She was featured in the streaming documentary about government game meat recipes. Deborah died in the fire. Her body was found near the paper shredder. Ouch. She was obviously shredding documents of some sort. 5J Young moved to South Carolina, funded a mega church. He is now the nation's fourth most watched online preacher. Oh, nice. After his house burned down in the fire, Scott set out to fulfill his lifelong dream of setting in Mexico. He died tragically in a firework accident. Poor guy. Dr. Dale Jr. Was dealing drugs. He agreed to plea deal, named his connections. He was moved to a small town under witness protection, of course. Mary J. Lynn moved to California to become a successful businessman, selling her healing rocks to easily manipulated housewives. Chef Gary died on duty. He was remembered for the best chef Twin Lakes ever had. Jim Bob was arrested for making bombs. He was sentenced to 8 years federal prison. He died in an escaped attempt when the fertilizer bomb he made blew up and the cell wall proved to be too strong. After events, Aidan Long decided to sell the family business, moved to New York. He swears he has nothing to do with Tammy. After the sheriff died, Deputy Ethan Jones was put to be the next sheriff. He lost the election, residents citing his lack of community skills. Fed up with Twin Lakes, he moved to Hawaii and became a private investigator. Reception service, Sammy Jukes was awarded an honor medal. He became to go on the man solving tough cases. The chief would often tell people that Jukes was the best detective he had. Jukes would go on to solve many other tricky cases. And there we have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little series. Subscribe if you're new, hit that like bell, and other than that, hopefully I'll see you at the next one.